Now, as soon as the glue dries, the third layer of glue, I use, a lot of people, that they usually put the OX sheet immediately on the foam, on the sponge, but not me. I found an easier way, and the correct way of doing it is to use a baker's sheet. My wife always keep one. So what I will do is I will align this one about a half centimeter from the bottom of the sponge. Of course, it won't stick, right? Be sure that your baker sheet is clean. I have some dust on it because I used it before when I made my long pimple using the seals. Of course, you can always use a new one every time. It is just me being frugal. Maybe that is why I found out about this thing. So, but anyway, it will benefit you a lot. I will, with a clean hand, I will lay the rubber slightly above and slowly align it to the bottom. You can see I put it too much. Put it too much. Okay, I have to do it again. I will glue that 5 millimeter. Why? It's because if I made a mistake, I can always remove it, and I don't have to waste the whole gluing thing. I just have to retouch 5 millimeter, and I will slowly, as I roll this, I will use an ordinary roller, a baker's roller, and as I pull this one, the sheet out, I will slowly remove the sheet, ensuring that there is no air trap between them and there is no fold. And that's how you glue perfect long pimple sheet. Some people would recommend putting some weight and wait for several hours, but for this purpose, for this video, I'll just use it immediately. I'll get scissor to cut it. Cut about 2 millimeter give a 2 millimeter edge so that it will be easy for you to handle it when you're gluing it to the blade. Anyway, the sponge is only $50. Long pimple with sponge, with a lot of power absorber and speed reducer and a lot of control. I will make a demo while I'm using this. So in the meantime, I'll just show it to you. Palio. Now, again, this is how I glue it to the blade. I put 3 layers again of glue, 10 layers. In this case, it's very easy to manage because of the sponge. And man, I am telling you, you will be surprised by the amount of power and spin reversal. Well, of course, a lot of people might argue that it's supposed to be fast. Well, you will see on the demo when we started to use it, and how much it is easy for me to return the ball. I'm a pen holder, actually, but whenever I'm training my son against training him to whenever against a long pimple player to develop that spin, I always use this kind of rubber. Why it's better? Because it's very deceptive. Number one, if your sponge is short or thin, they can easily differentiate a no spin, a knuckleball, or a float to a chop. Usually, a block or a float just usually sounds like tok tok, and a chop has that whizzing sound. You're like chopping it. Using this sponge, it is very difficult to differentiate the two. If you can hide the block by moving your hand, by hiding the movement by your hand, but actually you're just pushing it, you can easily deceive your opponent into thinking that you're chopping it. And when he will spin over the table. So while we're waiting for this to dry, I will pause the video.